is very humble about his comedy. His comedy is actually known all across the globe. And when I say globe, I mean Globe, Arizona. Please welcome Jello Johnny! Woo! Come on, let me hear you, everybody! Thursday night, how the hell are we? Oh, man. I see a lot of, good-looking parents out there in the crowd, too, man. Y'all look good. Leaves me one question. Where's your kids? It's hot out there. Hopefully you brought them in, man. I left mine, the windows cracked and all that. He's got one of the little Game Boys they play with nowadays. I am the product of the 90s, man. We had Game Boys, we had Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, anything you could imagine, man. We also had ass whoopings. That and dial-up internet. Yeah. We appreciated things back then. Why? Because if we didn't, we got whooped. And because things took time with dial-up internet. That's right. My dad could put on a pot of coffee and take a crap before he got a connection. That's right. Things took so long on the internet, it was wonderful, man. Like, I was chatting with this girl named Tina. She sent me all kinds of pictures. They took like 4.5 hours to download. That's when I found out that Tina was really Thomas. And we took, it took time, so we paid attention, and I was like, you know what, I'm still with Thomas to this day. Can't go back on tradition like that, man. Man, I do have a little 4-year-old at home, little Mikey, so cute, chubby cheeks. Oh, I'll get you adoption papers after the show. He's cool, but God, man, I just want, I would never want to inflict pain on him, but with all the toys he leaves on the ground, I just want him to bust his ass once on the ground. It's intense, man. And he's like an F1 race car, man. He travels, not even looking down at the ground. He's like an F1 race car. He's like got agility in his ankles. He's just like. Meanwhile, I'm looking down. I got a G.I. Joe stuck in my ass. Good Lord, kid. We went through potty training with him. I got a lot better. 37 years old, got to celebrate the small success, you know what I mean? And it's cool, man, because we did the little training exercise so he can learn how to aim. We used the Cheerios in the toilet and all that stuff. And I got like 6 out of 10 one day. So I'm thinking I'm doing pretty good, He runs up, he's like, check this out, Dad. Battleship sunk. How the hell did you know about that game? He's cool, man. I've overhyped him, so now every time he goes potty by himself, dude, he walks around like a little Donald Trump. You know what I mean? We'll be doing anything in the house, man. He just runs up, he's like, Mom, Dad, I just took the hugest poop anybody's ever seen. It is so huge. Look how bigly it is. I'm like, Mikey, we're eating dinner, boss. Come on now. Fake news. Talking about my poo, and it's so tremendous. The smell's gonna wake up Sleepy Joe in the White House. I almost forgot that joke like Sleepy Joe. Holy crap, I'm going here. Joe Biden. Oh, man. How did he become commander-in-chief? Seriously, guys. I don't get it. When he was under Obama, he's like the loneliest man next to the Maytag repairman. That is the vice president. Then all of a sudden, he's president. He comes walking up. He's like, how you doing, everybody? Oh, you're over here. How you doing, everybody? Maybe he'd be like my kid. If somebody threw some Legos on the ground, maybe he wouldn't bust his ass so much. Oh, man. That's all right, man. We only got, like another year and a half with him anyway or something like that. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe, right? Oh, man. I don't know what to do with the guy. It's all good. It's all good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is my time for jokes. However, we got a great show for you this evening. We got a bunch of comics that are going to come up, make you laugh on a Thursday night, so we are very happy that you're here supporting stand-up comedy. And before I announce this first person here, I just want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and supporting live stand-up comedy. A lot of people are worried nowadays. Can comics push the envelope? Can we say what we want to say? Are they afraid of cancel culture? And the truth is, no, we're not. We're not afraid of them. Why? Because we're going to use them what they're meant for. Free advertising. That's right. Because I was born in the 80s. I raised through the 90s. And there's this cute little thing we used to do that generations before us used to do, too. It's called not giving a shit. Thank you. Thank you. Well, let's keep this energy rolling for your first comic, Mr. Ezra Storment. Come on down. Jello, ladies and gentlemen.